Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the part 3 of the tutorial on design of elevated water steel tank. And today we are going to learn how to insert your diagonal bracing manually and modeling of primary and secondary beams. So let's proceed. Now to insert your bracings, you click, you are in modeling tab, then you click your brace. You now pick the first where you want to insert your diagonals. Let me start from here. So you click your first horizontal line, horizontal angle, and the second one too. So you see a new window showing us the brace style. Now in ProtaStructure 2021 version, there are 3 types of bracings that comes automatically with the software. As you can see, here is the X bracing. We have the K and the V brace. As you can see it here, this is the V type of bracing. We have the K type, as you can see here. So there are 2 ways, because the type of bracing we are using is quite different from both the K, but it's different from both the X and the V. But at least it's still looking like the K type. So what we can do is we can include the K type and draw the additional bracing manually, which are this one and this one. Or we draw it manually, the whole diagonal manually. So let's start by drawing it manually first. So if you okay this now, if you okay it, we're going to give you this type of diagonal, and this is not the type of what we want. So we are going to delete it, and we put our manual diagonal. So to do that, now just click your frame and select the type of angle that we have. There are 2 types of angle in the drawing. We have the 7x7 for this one, 75x75 by 6 mm for this one, and this shorter ones we have 50x50 by 8 mm. So let's go back to our modeling. The angle type is not listed here, so let's click the hero type. Here we have almost all the types of angle. So we have 75x75 by 6. Select. Okay. Now it's asking us to pick a point where you want to start insertion. So from here now, you pick your beam insertion point. As you can see, you must make sure it's snap on that exact point, which is the beam insertion point. So you place it there. Now see what happened if you didn't select it. If you didn't select the beam insertion point, let's just take an example of this. You can see where your angle is starting from, which is not what we want. So we delete that and insert it properly. Pick your beam point and mark it. Alright. Okay. So the next thing is is to draw this shorter diagonal, which is quite different. The size is quite different, 50 by 50. So you go back, or you just click your properties, you select 50 by 50 by 8. Okay. So you just pick the center point of this. This is 0.5L. Automatically it has calculated that the full length from here to here is 17.03 mm. So the 0.5 means the half of that value. So just pick it and you take a perpendicular line along, touching the column. So make sure it's perpendicular. Okay. Let me rotate this. Do the same thing here too. Pin insertion points. So this is how you insert your diagonal bracing manually. Actually, this is supposed to be a straight line, and this one is supposed to be a straight line. So this is what we have corrected that here. So you do this to all the sides of the steel. Select this. Pin insertion points. So pin insertion points. after you must have completed your diagonal frame, this is how your model will look like. Yeah. Just the same thing as you have in AutoCAD or AutoCAD drawing. So the next thing now is to insert our primary and secondary beam at the story 2. So let's quickly do that. We'll go back to modeling and select your beam. The type of eye section we are using is 305 by 165 by 46 kg UB. So we go here and select that same eye section. F14. Now add your 3D. You put 305, type 305. Put minus there. No. I'm going to put negative here. Okay. Back to general and extend this beam to this place. So this to F8. Do the same thing. So the next thing is your primary beams. Your primary beams is placed upon this. Your secondary beam, I mean, is placed on top of this primary beam at interval of 1 meter. You just offset this to 1 meter. Now there's a guideline we are following. This is actual plan. This is the primary beams, while these blue lines is the secondary beam. But we can't actually model this whole system here. We have to complete the modeling in ProtaDetails. That's another software from ProtaStructure. Use ProtaStructure, to complete the modeling of what we have seen here. But for now, we're just going to make the modeling is simply supported. So we won't include all this cantilever here now. We have a cantilever from here. We have a cantilever of 1 meter spanning out. Same thing, 1 meter outside too. And we also have the secondary beams also span out to like 300. So all these cantilever, we are not doing them here now. We do all those cantilever we model them in the ProtaStructure software. So we'll just make all the modeling is simply supported now. So since we have the same I section for both primary and secondary beams, these are primary beams we just inserted, while these are the secondary beams. You can see from the section we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But from the model now, just these 4 that we are able to model now. We will include this and this one in the next part, probably in the 4th or 5th part of the tutorial. So let's include those primary beams and the secondary beams. Since we want to insert the beams here now, the 3D level is going to be different. So let me make it 610. So 610. You're not picking the right point. It's not at the center of that grid. You have to be at the center. So let's see if we can get from the plan. It's not picking it. happening. Just pick it from here. Probably you can read that in ProtaStructure. So we have successfully inserted our primary and secondary beams. The next thing is we are going to load this beam, these secondary beams, based on the load from the tank, surface of the plates, and the weight of water. We are going to compute that manually and input those loads on this beam. In the next video, we are going to do just that. And don't also forget that we complete this modeling in ProtaStructure. So to keep enjoying the video, you can subscribe and click the like button. Thank you for watching.